I didn't want to do that in the first place. Okay. Start a new one. I forgot that this character. Very mild one at that, though. Color. I had my hair for. Give me some like Hakushu vibes. This color kind of gives.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It was wonderful. A few cobwebs and some... I am indeed a student, but that was quite... It was wonderful. A few cobwebs and... I am indeed a student. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Fuck. The name. Buddy McGinnis. Sure. But we're gonna... Alright.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh.
Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too
Oh,
long.
hi. Thanks for
When I
checking in.
received
I'm
your
still a
out-
piece of garbage.
Best not speak here, Eleazar. Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Glad I caught you before you left for
Nothing
Scotland.
bad's gonna happen.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How unusual.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We do.
Well, shit.
Hang on!
Not the owl. He saw death. He saw the death. Dude, I wouldn't even fucking bother. I would have fucking skedaddled.
The key! Give me your hand! Accio!
I don't want to be lunch meat.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If
Much as I
you're
don't
sure
like
you're all
the
right
sound of
and wouldn't
the
mind indulging me,
playable
I'd like
characters.
to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Some of
Good.
the graphics, like his hair. and
Let's
going
see
on
if
right
we
now.
can find a path,
Some of the background
however
stuff.
faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems...
I think I was going to.
been lost to time.
Better. I wonder if it has a ramp.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of
Fucking fast as shit. Leave it alone.
ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
Lucky water didn't destroy any of this over time. It was demolished for a while, but
Almost there!
bags, not magic.
have built this here.
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
How that went away over time. That's weird.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
What is it? You didn't tell me. It interrupted him before he could say anything of value. Rude. Break all the glasses. If there's anything Legend of Zelda has taught me, anything, you break the faces. I just went to go read them, but there's nothing to read.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Search everything everywhere before you do anything.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside, if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, You'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
You must
These
be
are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
No! You gotta let me search the chest.
Vault 12.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Thank you for your help.
Bullshit. And oh, thank God. Like, I swear, my ADHD won't let me.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Big oops.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
You want spell guided along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand motion on the symbol's path. Don't play with that. Easy.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Exposo! Levitato! Descendo! Defendo! Confringo! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso!
Okay.
Confringo! Levioso! Exposo! Rotato! Deposo! Confringo! Exposo!
Lumos.
Stay close!
Oh,
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
I hit triangle, you dumb bitch.
Protego.
Pillars. Ah, there we go. That's what I. Okay.
There
Thanks,
you
old
are.
man.
How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that.
Some dope
Just
shoulder pads.
give me whatever
I'd
it is
wear
you found
those.
here, and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
Tell him.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
Yeah, you tell him.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Uh-oh. Big bad baddie.
I know a way out.
Professor!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ba, ba, ba. Where's the fucking music? I think I turned it off, actually. That would make sense, yeah. I think I turned it off. With copyright bullshit. Just doesn't hit without music, holy shit. Oh, God. Kitty. Oh, that was kind of sad. Shit.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're
Sounds like you
lucky,
should be
we
carrying it.
might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Christmas.
I'll be in touch.
I stick with my Hufflepuffians. I stick with my Hufflepuff boys
Professor
and
Weasley!
girls.
We've one more to be sorted.
Something else.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Oh, that. Ink. Just answer questions, I guess.
Ah, yes.
You're older
A
than
bit
the
older
others.
than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
What classes?
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Thanks. Always better than the
Indeed.
classes.
Much can be gleaned by having an
Who wants to go to the
adventurous
ruins?
spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Hmm. Hufflepuff is my house. Question being, do I want to stick with it for this playthrough? Or play a different one? Hmm. I have to think about this. I'll do a different house actually. Alright, I got Shay Reddit.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Green just really suits. Ooh, what is that frame rate?
And
What is
one
going
more
on?
thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has
4K
been
Games is
cancelled.
fucking bullshit. WB Games is bullshit for this. Just so that they could sell another game.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But
Crazy.
don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before
Granted, the
classes
gameplay
begin
looks
tomorrow.
good. It's just like, that's crazy.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Bitches even eat? They didn't even get dinner.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done.
It's a cool
Now,
shit
go on
entrance,
in
to be
and
honest.
get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Pretty good.
Yummy. Sixth. Why are the Slytherin so obsessed with apples? Not a lot of second years, huh? Yeah. a second year.
Yes, I won't be going up there.
Same thing as the Hufflepuffs. Level 3 unlock. Getting that for more apples. Seventh year, probably. Thanks. Something. Ways. And seventh year. Just seniors. About anything. What? These can't all be seventh year.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Does Professor Black have children of his own?
That new fifth year.
Poor things if he
Must
does.
be different, starting Hogwarts in your fifth year.
Probably the exit.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony?
Or like it when the screen goes red and you get a countdown.
A little room, everyone. Let them through. One of the girls, too.
Everyone seems to see. Only bunks me quiet. So much I really hope we get to
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Lovely
Nice to
last
meet you,
name
Ominous.
you got there.
Well, you
Ominous.
certainly had a memorable arrival.
Very
Well, if I'm going to make my mark
Playing a
here, I had to
prideful
start
fucking
right
evil run
away.
here.
Aha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Draco Malfoy.
Thank you, Ominous.
Fuck,
Very
I didn't
nice
want to
to meet
do
you.
that stupid
Pleasure
intro.
was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Okay, but can I talk to you again? Blonde boy. Blind boy. Doesn't want to talk to me.
It's a wonder Onai's ears don't catch a light. What's to say stars no more than cards, I say.
Might want to think that again.
Or bumpers.
Might
might want to think. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
You suck.
Checkmate. Told you.
Face me in gobstones, bitch. I'll
should have
whoop
listened to
your
me.
ass.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
What do you say? I'll whoop your ass later.
We handled it.
Damn right
And
we
I
did.
think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Bitch.
Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Protego!
Stop hitting that button. Hit the button to save my life.
Already knew that. Can I help you?
The troubled child.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow.
Maybe
Welcome
not
to
as
Slytherin.
recognizable
Thank you.
as the last
Not
name.
everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Pushy, pushy.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit.
Damn right.
That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Thanks for just like yelling that. Now I can.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
L's.
They will determine what type of
Ordinary
career you can have
wizarding
when you leave here.
levels.
After
Fuck
much
Umbridge.
discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
One of 1 million, maybe.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
The way she talks kind of reminds me of Umbridge, to be honest.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Protego!
Let me
I
activate
certainly
it.
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Have you ever been to
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Why do you walk so slow, bro?
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up!
Protego! Revelio!
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see
Mess
what
with the
details
vibration.
the field guide can provide?
Picks the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain. Takes the form long mane. Largest Kelpie ever recorded is a Loch Ness monster in Scotland. Just unlocked a field guide challenge. Progress towards challenges. Guide challenges are only way to acquire experience points or XP. That's stupid. What's the option? Level XP. Fuck. XP earned from challenges include level and power. Guide tracks your most current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Trouble read times. Selecting your first guide page unlocks a new challenge category. Challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select the field guide pages too. Do I want to collect all of them this time? Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to upgrade. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Fucking back in there. Here. What do we have in here? Ugly. Fucking main fly. Gloves. Kind of sideways kind of thing to it. Collection. I don't think I've collected anything. Oh, the page, I guess. Yeah, that was.
Clever. Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Where are we going now? Teach me how to do the flu network.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Blue flames, fast travel point. You didn't have to enough. You're gonna open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Center button. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and it includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the grand staircase region to continue. In this view, you can see the Flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames to the location of undiscovered flame. Right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest. Astronomy Tower, library, and greenhouses. Like the library annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for R to rotate the map. Okay. And fast travel to the Central Hall flue flame with where? Bye, bitch.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
My father said he used to hide his schoolwork under his bed.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our Fig with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
I hit it. I'm hitting it. I guess I had to push it way harder. This thingy represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and/or level requirements. Okay, it's almost time for bedtime. In these cases, you'll need to be required level and/or have the spell require a spell to activate the quest. Spells can be earned by completing professor assignments, quest rewards.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Really? Come on. No, computer, it's been a while since you've had to load this game.
Revelio.
Had to turn down some shit as well. Favorite thing about this game, though, they included Peeves.
Need I remind you that you are...
Why the series away
Included Peeves, as he should have been included in the movies.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Okay, so Fig is not Defense Against the Dark Arts.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Yeah,
One thing I've
Gryffindor
learned as an
scum.
unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Year one. Got along. But yeah. We've already done this. Okay, they're still all X. Leviosa. That's not Levioso.
Levioso.
We ain't got. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Levios. Practical learning is always the best learning. Like this.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Shit. Shit.
Levioso. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, Protego can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy a lively duel. Only all my students were this adept. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
You ain't got shit on me, buddy boy.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Still doesn't want to be my friend.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
Oh,
If what
nothing
I've
like
seen
the
today
house
is
cup
any
that only really
indication,
mattered in the
we can
first and
expect
maybe the
great
second
things
movie.
from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Are you looking at me, spectacles?
Nice work.
Order device. There's blood in there.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with
What,
a wand.
you want me to join your
Then
dueling
again,
club?
Perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
What did I guess? I've played it before.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
Bad
Knew I
boy.
was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Hit the map. I hit map. Map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Told me to hit the center thing, so I'm hitting the center thing. Thank you. Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as a flag. Discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story.
I cannot do this for all eternity. May we talk about this? Please.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily.
The only place I know is in the library. Somewhat exciting waiting for
Levioso!
Professor Hecat is an enigma.
Come now, Annabelle.
For the Ministry.
he doesn't have any friends.
Can't seem to master the Wigan potion. Perhaps my stirring.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
Oh, what fun! I won't say goodbyes. I can cheer to the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, please. It was Albert Booth.
I forced the kitty through the door.
Ooh, fight!
Whoops.
It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Protego!
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, so I still had that right. Or don't like this. Oh, resto momentum. Excuse me. Endo. Also, yo, boom.
I don't mind herbology myself. I'll take a mandrake
That one's a
any
fucking
day over an
mouthful.
annoying little puffskein.
I think Garlic puts that venomous tentacula near us deliberately. She does. You see next time.
Mondo.
Well, I don't find herbology
Vicious.
the least bit amusing.
Yo.
I've been slapped in the
Biliarmus.
face
Most over
twice
you
now by a
fucking
bouncing
basic
bulb, and
bell.
Garlic didn't do a thing. Don't laugh.
Thought I'd
Primo,
impress Garlic by showing her
Odio,
my Mimbleless Mimbletonia. Squirted stink sap all over myself.
I'm trying to grow some asphodel in the greenhouses.
Radio star.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I wish they would have explored her.
Shall we
storyline a little
begin?
bit more. The
Welcome
ability to do
year
magic
5
without
of charms.
wands is
Now, this will be
crazy.
a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Where all those materials come from?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them towards you.
Still should have included gobstones.
The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more. Activate the 4, yes? Very good.
Look at that.
Excellent control there.
Oh!
That's it!
That last one was on there. You all saw
Very
it.
good! Points to Slytherin.
They were all there.
But there's certainly no sport in
By the time
playing
it cut away.
without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Accio.
Splendid!
Here we go! Phew. Nicely done. Be sharp.
She better not knock it out.
There we go.
Accio.
Oh, I might have held that one too long.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
I'm just better than you. Just better than you.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Yes!
Accio.
Very good.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
That is how it's done. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be rude. You are doing quite well. Ouch! Well played.
That is hanging on by a hair.
Phew.
I held that one too long. God damn it.
Happens to the best of us.
I released the button, not the trigger. I'm still better than you.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway
Give
around the
me a
world
story
at a new
about
school in a
Wagadu.
new country.
Give me a story about Wagadu.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Oh,
Thank you for
yes,
asking.
it is.
I do miss
We got a little bit of
Wagadu, but I am glad to be
the
here at
American
Hogwarts.
version. Just a little
I
hint
think
of it.
Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until
He's been
next time.
standing there the whole time during this conversation.
Of course.
Hands on
A
hips.
word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
You're the type of teacher that people...
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Why? I don't want to talk to you. Bye. What's a new scoff? Barfs are ugly in this game. Collection. I guess I never claimed that. ass gloves.
Speaking of astronomy, I'm surprised.
Levioso! Accio!
About to meet Dakar. I wish they'd let Ronan teach the entire curriculum. Charms is the only class I can stay awake for. Gah!
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a T.
Revelio.
Remember correctly, her office, right there.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, probably my last
What
quest.
about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke.
Deke?
Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to
Fucking
get a
Blizzard,
Sonic
shut
Force
the fuck
streamer.
up.
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your
I'm gonna
progress
close you.
with some
You
extra
want to keep
assignments.
fucking opening.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Professor
blue
Ronan, receive your
powder.
first assignment. Assignments are typed Hogwarts professors that one.
Because he kept
Leader
leaving
rewards
his
you with
dirty
your
clothes all over
spells.
the
The
dormitory.
reward for completing your first
You should
assignment
see the look on
from
his face.
Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can
But I have
back the
no one to
assignments on
write to.
progress investment.
Why would anyone bother sending secret love letters? If you want to...
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the... Got it.
I already collected that paper.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Easy. Easy. Easy.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Leviosa! Reparo! Reparo!
I wouldn't open the map. The alcove by the lake.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
I love switching spells.
Well, Accio, you here.
I adore getting
Revelio.
my mother was shocked the first time. Like it.
She's a muggle, so of course that makes sense.
Alright, come on, computer. Catch up. Catch up. I don't know what's happening. There you go.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
It's all finished.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Alright. Sounds like the best time to log off for the day. That'll be it.